Hello. What we're going to be talking about is word processing programs. Word processing programs, they're basically alternatives to like Microsoft Word and Google Docs, right? And this is what's going to be explained in this presentation. There's five big topics, which is what is a word processing program. I'm going to take you guys through that. I'm going to explain like in more detail what it is. We're also going to go through like brief intros to three of them. You guys probably know Google Docs and Dropbox Paper and OneNote. So we're just going to go through brief intros of those. And then at the end, we're just going to explain to you like alternate word processing programs. So a word processing program is also known as a document composition program, and its definition is a program that allows you to input, edit, format, and just output of text. So anything from like just typing to changing a word to grammar checking, anything like that is technically a word processing program. So in more common terms, it's like the digital version of a pen and paper. And word processing programs include Microsoft Word, Google Docs, and OneNote. All of the things that we're going to go into. So a brief intro of Google Docs. It's a free writing service provided by Google, and it has flawless compatibility with other Google related products like your Google Drive. I don't know how many of you guys use that, but it's something that has revolutionized like online working. Everyone uses it. It's free and it has a lot of space. It has a cloud storage of up to like 15 gigabytes, so you can have a lot of sheets and files and everything like that, and it works all together. They're easy. It's all in one place, and it's also very user friendly, which is one of the key things nowadays for online programs. And you also have to have a Google account to use this, but you can actually use your non Gmail account. So if you have a Hotmail, a Yahoo, you can use that and you can use those emails to create a Google account. And then you can have access to all of the Google Sheets, Google Docs, and things like that. So creating a blank document on Google Docs is very easy. First thing you got to do is just go to the Google Docs website by just typing in the link right here that's in blue, which is docsjust.google.com, into like your search tab at the top. All you're gonna search that in, or you can just search up Google Docs and go to your web browser and click on the first link there, and it should take you to a page like this, where you have different like uh, format things you can do at the top. And if you click on any of these, it will start a completely new document. And you can either choose a template, like there's one for brochures right there, another one for brochures, there's an essay format, and there's also report ones. And they're all made for you. They're free to use. You don't have to pay for them. Or if you would like to just start blank, you can just click on the blank, which is outlined in the red box here with the arrow to it. So once you actually make a new document, you're going to be at the top of your screen is going to be this toolbar. And it may look confusing at first, but it's really intuitive and easy to use, because on this left side here, you have undo, redo, print, and autocorrect. So all that stuff, which is going to be in the top left black box right there. And in that red box, you're going to have your text styles and stuff. You can actually zoom into the document if you're hard of seeing and like you have trouble seeing. You can zoom in. It's very accessible, and then you can pick your font and your font style. So if you like getting fancy with the different fonts like New Times Roman and all the other stuff like that, that's where you do it. And in this purple box, you're gonna have your text editing. So it's going to be like right here. I don't know if you see it, but it's the font size. You can make it bigger. You can bold your words. You can bold or you can italic. You can underline. You can even use font color and highlight color in case, just to make your document pop and like emphasize things and everything like that. You can even use combinations of both of all of these. And then in this blue box, you're going to have all like your linking, adding images, and adding comments. And in this green box is all your formatting options, which is like you can make the text align with the left side, the right side. You can change the spacing between the lines, indents, and even make lists here. And then the next word processing program we're going to go into is Dropbox Paper. Many of you might know it, but it's a free service which is provided by the very big file sharing company known as Dropbox. And while a basic account is free, it doesn't have the storage capacity of the Google Drive accounts, which are 15 gigabytes. This one has a smaller one of 2 GB, but it also has the feature to work together on a document. So you can have multiple people or a team of people working on one document in live time. So they're all helping each other, they're all working on it. It's great and very easy to use. It's just a simple share link. And then it also has the auto saving feature, which is a feature which that will regularly save your work the moment you input something, so you don't have to constantly go back and check, and you'll never basically lose your file because it's always there. And then how to create a blank document. Once again, you're just going to go into your Google or your Mozilla Firefox, whatever browser you use, and you're just going to type in Dropbox Paper. And the first link should be there. And all you have to do is click on it, and then you're going to be, uh, the browser is going to come up to a page like this, where you have in the top left Dropbox Paper, and then you're going to see a big blue button that says Continue with Dropbox. So you're going to click on that, and then it's going to take you into a sign up place. If you don't already have a Dropbox account, you can click in the top right where you see sign up for Dropbox. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to follow the instructions to make your account. Or if you prefer to have all your things linked to one account, like your Google account, you can just click sign in with Google right here, which will allow you to link your Google account to your Dropbox. And every single time, you're just going to sign up with Google, and everything will be linked to your Google account, which is nice and easy. And then to finally create your your new document, you're just gonna click create paper doc, which is right there in the red box. It's gonna be nice and blue, and they'll be the main thing you see. So then once you create your document, you're gonna be shown a blank sheet, which of course will have toolbars around. So in the toolbars, there's the main ones are highlighted in these boxes with the red one on the left right here. It allows you to add images and like videos and GIFs and files. And then in the next one to the right is if you like making tables and like charts and organizing all your work very nicely, that purple box is going to be your best friend. It'll allow you to create a table, it'll allow you to edit it and everything like that. And then the teal box on the to the right of the purple one, it's going to allow you to create lists and like your numbered lists. So it's all the organizational tools. And even in the green box, it allows you to create the giant like dividers. I don't know if you've seen them in documents, but there's like the lines. It just allows you to break the sheet off and like separate sections from sections. And then the orange box has your bold, your strike through, your underline, and your option to add a hyperlink. So how to print with Dropbox is very simple. All you got to do is when you're in your document, you're going to have this at the top right. This is on the top right of your screen. You're going to see the share button, the link button, a little box with a triangle, and you're going to see 3 dots. You're going to want to click on the 3 dots, and then this menu will pop up. You're going to want to click over on print, which is near the bottom. And then once you do that, a new tab will open. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. And then once the tab fully loads, you're gonna reach to this, which is it allows you to print your paper. It's going to show you your whole sheet right here in the white thing. It's going to be a preview of what it's going to print. You can set up all your settings on the right. If you want more than one copy, if you want it to be on landscape or portrait, and then you can just click print, and then shoot your paper will print shortly. So then for OneNote, it's basically a Wi-Fi based version of Microsoft Word. It's like not it's yeah, it allows you to be used with the internet. It can be used with on your browser even. You don't have to download an app. It's you can use it on Google, and it's very easy to use because it's just simply typing it in. It works with OneDrive, so it's like Google Drive. It's the Microsoft version of that. So you can save all your files and access your files with ease because they're all in one place and under one company. And if you are a fan of Microsoft, you'll definitely enjoy OneNote more than Google Docs because the layout's basically the same. It's home territory. And how to create a blank document with OneNote is also very easy. All you're gonna do is search up OneNote into your Google browser to the search bar at the top, or you can type in the URL that's right there. And then all you're gonna do is click sign in, and then you're gonna go do all the sign in business where you're putting in your login information, or if you don't have a Microsoft account, you can click sign up, and then you can follow the instructions there, and they'll take you through it. and you'll be able to have your Microsoft OneNote account. So basically, the good part about this is that it actually automatically creates you one free, or like automatically creates you one notebook, which is very cool because this uh, OneNote does it differently. And then like Google Docs, it's not all in one file. You have like a notebook, and then in the notebook you can have different sections, and then in the section you can have different pages. So it's all about organizing and being able to keep everything in like tight knit orders, right? So it's very great if you're someone who likes to keep things organized and snappy, right? So if once you get to the actual toolbar part of it, I don't know if you saw in that previous slide, you right there at the top, it's right there. And then this is just a cutout version of it. But at the top in the red box, you have your home, insert, draw, view, and help. You have those crucial tabs that that you like. And then it's you can insert images with the insert one. You can draw things. You can like draw squares and insert all your shapes and stuff like that with the draw tab. And the view thing is all about full screening and zooming in and stuff like that. And the toolbar at the bottom, which is the green box, it's your font selector and your font sizes. So you can change the size of it, and you can change the type of font, which is like the Times New Romans and stuff that was previously said with during Google Docs. And then in the teal box, you have your bold, you have your italic, your underlining, you have your highlight color, you have the text color, and you have all that jazz, the stuff for text editing, which is like the making it pop and stuff. So then some more alternative word processing programs are Etherpad, you got Zoho, you have LibreOffice, you have Apache Open Office Writer, and you have WPS Office, and you even have Pages, which is the Apple version. So if you're a fan of Mac and Apple, Pages is going to be the free version for you. So then now we're actually going to move on to a live demo of OneNote. I literally just went to Google and I searched up OneNote, and then I clicked on the first link and it brought me right here. And all you're going to do is, if you want to create a new notebook, you're going to click on this plus right here. I don't know if you guys see it under my notebooks, there's a plus, you're going to click new. And then here you're going to be given your new notebook name. Let's say I want to call it Cyber Seniors Workbook. It's going to take a little bit, it's going to load, and it's going to create one. But this is very cool because there's a lot of organizational capabilities that you can do with it. You can have so many options, and once it fully loads in, you're gonna see that you can just click got it here, just telling you about new features, and then you're gonna see this. And basically this is my new notebook, and as you see at the top, it says Cyber Seniors Workbook, right? And the cool part about this is you can have sections. If you look at the bottom left here, there's add section and add page. So right now, this is just quick notes. This is just something that it creates off the base because it has to create something. But let's say you want to add a section, and you're going to call this project 1. It's the first project you get. You can open up this and you have one page here. You can call it project 1 study notes, and then you can type whatever you want. You can say Cyber Seniors is the best. And then let's say you want to add a new page. You want to start completely different. You can add another page, and this is completely different from your project 1 study notes. You can create something about project 1 research. And then now you have all your things in unorganized. Everything's nice and simple. Like everything's in one place. It's compact. All your project 1 stuff is here. Let's say you want to add another section and you want to call it project 2. Now you can go ahead and you have 2 different things. For your second project, you can put everything here. For your first project, you can have everything there, and you can basically have one notebook for one basically company or whatever, or one like general group of organization, right? And then if let's say for the toolbar, I can show you how this bolds it. Now this Cyber Senior thing is bold. All you have to do is hold left click and then hover over it. Just make it all highlighted, and then you can click bold, and then it'll unbold it since I already did that. Or you can click bold again, it'll bold it. You can click italics and it'll italicize it. See how it's kind of slanted now? You can do that, or you can do like you can change the color of it by clicking on this little drop down menu. You can have all these different colors. You can change the purple if you wanted. You can change it. You can even change the highlight on it. So now the whole thing's purple. And this is great if you're editing someone's work. You can highlight it with, let's say, red if you want to like change something, and it's very great for that. You can even change up the font, the actual like font. You can change it to this one, or you can change it to anything you want, and it's just in this nice top part of the toolbar. So we're just going to change it back to Arial, and then this is how you basically create the presentation, or not like the presentation, but your notebook, right? Everything's here. You have this. You can insert an image even. If you go to insert here at the top, we're just in the title. So the reason why this is grayed out is because we're at the the title part of the page. But basically, if you want to just switch over to somewhere else, you can search up any image you want. Let's say we want a pineapple. We just want an image of a pineapple. You can take your Google one. You can, if you want, you can copy the image, and you can go ahead and go back to your tab on OneNote and just press Control V. And then once it loads in, your pineapple picture will be there. Or if you're a fan of, let's say you're a fan of downloading images, where you right click it, you save your image as, and then you can call it whatever you need. We're going to call it pineapple picture. We're going to save, and then it's going to appear right over there. Once you do that, you go back to your tab. All right, you're going to go into insert, and you're going to go into file, and then it's going to tell you to choose your file. So then you're going to go ahead, and once you find your file, which is my pineapple picture right there, you're going to click open, and then you're going to click insert, and then your pineapple picture is here. So there's two ways of doing it. You can either right click it, click copy image, and then you just right click and you type, and you can click paste, and that will also do it. But that should be about it for the live demo.